morning. Thanks for joining us for Local 3 News. I'm Brianna MacLean. State lawmakers are trying to pass a $4 billion federal COVID-19 school aid package. Tim Skubic from our sister station in Lansing tells us students across the state are allegedly not being treated equally.
Now we're still keeping pressure on the legislature and other leaders.
Here's why school superintendents and school boards are turning up the heat on Republican lawmakers to change their opinion on this state aid. When the Trump administration last December sent federal COVID dollars to Michigan, lawmakers then included an across-the-board increase for every pupil at $450 per person. But now state lawmakers are close to finalizing another $4.2 billion from the Biden administration for the schools, but the so-called equity grant was taken out of the measure, with the bulk of the money earmarked for disadvantaged children instead. For example, the Flint schools would get $42,000 per pupil. In Detroit, $26,000 per pupil, but in more well-to-do districts, the number could be around $200.
There are handfuls of districts that aren't going to get as much as everybody else, and that's probably not as good a news for them.
The Republican chair of the Senate Budget Committee, Senator Jim Stamas, is accusing the school superintendents of, quote, blowing up, end quote, the package over this federal aid. The equity grant would be $1,093 per pupil, but the senator argues the $362 million should be saved for other programs down the road.
So you're going to see a number of districts who may have been, I wouldn't say counting on it, but anticipating those resources to be included in a bill that will no longer be able to count on that.
However, it appears that the intense lobbying is paying off as House Republicans appear ready to treat every student the same, and they claim to have support among some Senate Republicans. So the battle over how much federal aid goes to how many students remains an intense lobbying effort in our town. Here for you in Lansing, Tim Skubic.
In other news, kids are set to put the pedal to the metal this Saturday in K.I. Sawyer. This bike event will feature bike races, food, and more. Coordinator Ryan Lipinski says that this event is more than just a bike race. It is a way to teach kids skills that they will take with them for the rest of their lives.
The purpose of the event is just to bring awareness about bicycle safety and make sure that kids who don't have bikes get a bunch of bikes and stuff like that, and try to teach them how to change a tire and patch an inner tube would be great.
This event will be held this Saturday, June 26th from 1 to 6 and is free for all ages. For more information, head on over to upmatters.com. Now for a check on your forecast with meteorologist Tom Kippen.
And thanks a lot. It is looking like a wet weather day across upper Michigan with some rain and also some thunderstorm chances. Look for high temperatures for today to be around the 70-degree mark or the 70s, and we could keep some gusty winds around, especially as you go east of Marquette and also east of Escanaba. Weather anytime on our WJMN Local 3 app, also online at upmatters.com, and you can find us on Facebook as well at WJMN TV. While you're on Facebook, search and check out our 906 Weather Watchers page and feel free to join.